Leslie Sloan.
Our next guests are part of a special tourism event entitled G'day USA Australia Week 2007, currently taking place in Los Angeles and New York through January 20th. Please welcome from the land down under, Bindi and Terri Irwin. Again. Nice to see you. Happy New Year. Welcome to the United States. Welcome to New York City. Have you guys been to New York before?
We have.
Yes, we have.
Do you like the city?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. And a little colder probably than it is at home now.
Yes, it's summer in Australia. It's stinking hot, but here it's freezing.
Yeah, it is. Tell me about G'day USA Australia Week 2007.
We're promoting Australia so that everyone in the USA can come to Australia because it's such a beautiful place. It's just gorgeous.
And what do you particularly like about Australia?
I like that when you leave, even if you're from a different country, you get homesick leaving. And all the people are just so nice.
I'll just be going now, Dave.
Now,
you're fine.
I believe, but you are originally from Oregon, is that right, Terri?
Yeah, I'm from Oregon. So it's been a tremendous honor to be named Ambassador of Australia because I first went to Australia as a tourist.
And how long ago was that?
You know, that was 15 years ago, and I fell in love with the country and then met the man and stayed.
So on your first trip down there, you actually meet Steve?
Yeah. I went into Australia Zoo as an innocent tourist, and this guy is doing a crocodile show talking about crocodiles as wonderful mothers and passionate lovers and, you know, attributes I'd never given to crocs before. And I thought, I really got to talk to this guy, and he's just amazing.
And when you mentioned the zoo, was this the family zoo that you saw?
Yeah, the Irwin family zoo.
What was that? What is it now?
It started in 1970. When I met Steve in 1991, it had 2 staff and 4 acres, and now we've got 491 staff. We've got 70 acres, expanding to 500 acres, and we do a lot of international wildlife rescue work, conservation work, and so forth. It's
and through Steve's television work and other activities, that was a means of supporting the zoo, or is it supported in other fashions?
Oh, no. We made a deal when we first started filming that everything we made from filming would go back into conservation.
Great.
And it was a pretty easy deal because for the first 4 years filming, we made nothing. So that was an easy commitment. And then when we started making money, Steve stayed true to his word, and to date we've put about $40 million into the zoo. We've purchased 84,000 acres of conservation.
That's tremendous.
Yeah. It is tremendous.
I don't know that I know anyone, I don't know that I've heard anyone with the name Bindi. What does Bindi mean?
Bindi means young girl, and my dad actually got it because he traveled away somewhere, and they called it Bindi because it's an Aborigine name, and he named one of his crocodiles Bindi, and then when I came out of my mom, he just said Bindi straight up.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And Bindi, for people who have been to zoos in the United States, how would the zoo at home be different? Do you know?
Well, the zoo at our home, my home, it's got lots of animals, and all the animals are treated really nicely. They have huge enclosures, and they just love it. They absolutely love it.
And some animals, the people who come to visit are actually allowed to kind of walk through with the animals, is that correct?
Yes, they are. They're allowed to touch, feel, as my mom says, taste.
If you want to lick a koala, who am I to stop you? You know?
Lick a koala.
And do you have a favorite animal?
Favorite animal? I couldn't pick between crocs and snakes. I love them both.
Really? Crocs and snakes?
Crocs and snakes.
Now, when you were a tiny little girl, how did your dad teach you? What did he teach you about crocs and snakes? Because I have a son who's 3 years old, and I personally don't like snakes. But when I see a snake, I don't want to let my son know that I'm scared silly. So what did your dad do with you when you would come across a snake?
Well, he would always say, like, look, don't touch, but these are beautiful animals. They won't hurt you if you try and like muck with it. It'll pretty much bite you because it thinks you're going to try and hurt it.
Right.
So, yeah, and he taught me with crocodiles. They're just gorgeous animals, and he... Sometimes when I was really lucky, I used to be able to get the tail, and for the first time ever, I got the head. 2006, I got the head. I got the head of a crocodile.
Goodness.
I should point out we jump crocs for research. We don't just have our children fling themselves upon crocodiles for no reason.
Research, crocodile research.
And as dumb as I am, I still don't know the difference between a crocodile and an alligator.
Crocodiles, alligators, way different personalities. Yeah, crocodiles, I wouldn't say they're too feisty, but they're a little bit... how would I put
They'll try to kill and eat you,
Yeah, they'll try and kill and eat you, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whereas alligators will bite, but they're not really hunting us. They're much more placid. We find the American alligator incredibly intelligent and fabulous, unlike those Australian crocodiles that just go off for no apparent reason. They're a bit naughty.
What do you, working with the zoo and also with the program Australia 2007, what is it that you want folks to know and remember about your father?
I really want them to remember that he was just the greatest guy. There isn't a word that describes him yet. He was just so great that you couldn't describe him. I mean, he was just the best dad in the world. And I know kids across the world always say, my dad was the best, but my dad was truly the best.
Yeah, that's very sweet. And I think I know the answer to this, but it seems, is it true that you now, at this young age, you're 8 years old, is that right?
Yes, I'm
You are committed to preserving the work that your father did and preserving the situation for animals in Australia and around the world, and dedicated to the welfare of animals for the rest of your life?
Oh, yes. For the rest of my life, I just love animals as much as my dad did. Well, no one could ever love animals as much as him, but I just love animals and I want to carry on his work.
Well, that's a lovely thing. Very nice. The Good Day USA Australia, week 2007, and that's going on right now?
Yes, Family Day is Saturday at 2 o'clock. Bindi will be singing and dancing with the Crocmen.
Oh, my.
The Qantas
Singing and
Choir,
dancing.
the Wiggles, but Bindi and the Crocmen.
Bindi and the Crocmen. Have you heard Bindi and the Crocmen?
It'll be a great family day. We might be able to get old Dave-O in. What do you reckon?
Yeah, that would be awesome. We'd love
Well, I have a bit of a cough here. I don't want to infect any of the Crocmen. Well, Bindi, it was great fun to meet you, and thank you so much, and keep up the great work, and have a great year.
Thank you very much.
All my best. Thank you very much, Bindi. Terri, nice meeting you. Thank you very much.